What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today we're going to be taking a deep look at how aim assist works specifically in Warzone. For those that have been around the channel for a while, you'll know that I've broken down aim assist in every Call of Duty game for the past several years now, including Modern Warfare, which is why I haven't made an aim assist video for Warzone yet, because it's the same game, sort of. However, it does turn out that a lot of the values in Warzone are completely different from multiplayer, obviously, because we have different styles of engagements and everything. And I also often see a lot of misconceptions going around about aim assist in Warzone, and I wanted to clear some of those up toward the end of the video. So let's just hop right into the breakdown here, and let's start it off with the standard aim assist setting. I will be getting into focusing and precision in a little bit, but we're starting with standard. And with standard, we have two different characteristics. We have aim assist slowdown and aim assist rotation, which I'm sure a lot of you guys already know what this is, but I am going to treat this video as if you haven't seen one of my previous aim assist videos. Let's start it off with aim assist slowdown. Aim assist slowdown is what occurs as you sweep over your target with your aim. It's the mechanic that essentially turns your sensitivity down once you get close to that target. And with the standard aim assist setting, this is a bubble that surrounds your target. It's not right on the character model itself. It actually extends pretty far beyond the target, and it does depend on your range in Warzone as well. So the farther you are away, the bigger that bubble will be in relation to the size of their character model on your screen at least. And within this bubble, we get a flat slowdown to our sensitivity. So one misconception that a lot of people have with the standard aim assist setting is that the aim assist gets stronger and stronger as you get closer and closer to your target, but that's not true. If you're within this bubble that surrounds the target, all that's happening to your aim is your sensitivity is effectively being slowed down in this area. There's nothing magnetizing you to the character model itself, and any movement I make within this bubble will be as if I don't have any aim assist. You won't even feel any aim assist for any movement in the bubble. You're just getting a slower sensitivity than your normal sensitivity value. And therefore, getting onto the character model itself is still primarily up to you. This aim assist value just makes it easier to stay within the general area of your target, and the rest is up to you. Now, with the standard aim assist setting, this aim assist slowdown value will extend all the way out to 200 meters, which is obviously significantly longer than the aim assist value in Modern Warfare's multiplayer. And that makes sense because most of our engagements are going to be at a much greater distance than what we would typically see in 6v6 multiplayer. And it is worth noting that at 200 meters, it is a very weak slowdown, and also the bubble in relation to the size of the character model is massive. So you'll feel it a little bit at that range, but it's really not doing a whole lot to help you from there. I should also mention that this applies to all of the primary weapons I tested. I tested assault rifles, SMGs, marksman rifles, and sniper rifles, and for all of them, they had an aim assist range value of 200 meters. So that appears to just be flat across the board, and therefore any situation where a controller player is killing someone beyond 200 meters, like a nice long-range snipe for instance, aim assist was doing literally nothing to help them. Now, on top of aim assist slowdown, we get another characteristic with the standard aim assist setting, and only the standard aim assist setting. This one doesn't apply to precision or focusing. This is what's called aim assist rotation. And with rotational aim assist, this one really only applies in very close quarter situations, or at least it's only really noticeably helping in close quarter situations. And with this one, you have to be moving your feet in order for this to work. If you're standing completely still, aim assist rotation will literally just not kick in at all. You will only get the slowdown. But if you're moving your feet and you're aiming in the general direction of your target, what will happen is your character model will slightly rotate in the general direction of your target. It doesn't stick directly on the enemy character model. It doesn't make it so your aim automatically tracks or anything. You can see here when I'm not touching my right analog stick at all, so my aiming analog stick, and I'm only strafing, yes, it definitely rotates my character in the general direction of the enemy player, but it's not like it automatically sticks my aim directly onto their character model and keeps it there. So that's just another misconception I commonly see is people say that aim assist will basically do all the work for you, especially with rotational aim assist. It will just stick to that character model for you and you don't have to do anything to help it. And as helpful as rotational aim assist is, that's just not true. Having said this, this is the major reason that it's generally accepted that controller players with aim assist generally have an advantage in close quarter situations when there's a lot of movement compared to a mouse and keyboard player that doesn't have aim assist. Now, as for the ranges of rotational aim assist in Warzone, well, hip firing, if we're not aiming down sights, the range value is only 25 meters. Anything beyond 25 meters, you don't get rotational aim assist if you're not aiming down sights. However, if you do aim down sight, this will extend out to 100 meters, but it's hardly even visible at 100 meters. Like, as you start stretching it out, even at 50 or 60 meters, it's really hard to even detect that rotation at all with the character model based on my testing. So it's technically there at those ranges, but really the effective range of aim assist rotation would be much closer. I would say roughly around that 25-meter mark. Beyond that, it's not doing enough to noticeably assist you when it comes to getting kills. So that pretty much covers it for the standard aim assist setting. But now let's move on to focusing and precision. And when it comes to these, they are essentially the same. Most people would use focusing if they are going to be using one of these two. So that's the one I'm going to be focusing on the most. But keep in mind, precision is essentially identical. In fact, I still can't tell the difference between focusing and precision. But with both of these settings, neither of them get any aim assist rotation at all. Even at point blank range, your aim does not rotate to your character model at all. You only get aim assist slowdown. However, this aim assist slowdown is significantly stronger than the slowdown that you experience with the standard aim assist setting. And with this one, it's like we get 2 aim assist bubbles, although you don't really notice the 2 bubbles until you get to a long range. But as you sweep across your target, you will get that initial aim slowdown. And then as you get onto the character model itself, that aim slowdown actually increases once you're on the character model. So this one really does help you get directly onto the character model. And this is what allows people to exploit aim assist with a Cronus, for instance. It's this particular aim assist setting because it does actually have that extra slowdown on the character model itself. Now with focusing and precision, we actually get the exact same range value. It's still a 200-meter maximum range. So anything beyond 200 meters, you get literally no aim assist at all. So when it comes to focusing and precision versus the standard aim assist, it's really all about trade-offs. You're essentially trading off that aim assist rotation, which is incredibly helpful in close quarter situations, for a noticeably stronger aim assist slowdown as you sweep over a target that would mainly apply to longer range situations. Of course, nothing beyond 200 meters because it won't exist at that point. But I would say from, let's just say 50 meters up to 200 meters, focusing and precision make it much easier to get on target and stay on target compared to the standard aim assist setting, which just sort of gets you in the general area of your target and the rest is up to you. So I would say for all those controller players out there that are confused about which aim assist setting they should choose for Warzone, I would say a lot of your decisions should come down to how often you're going to be battling in close quarter situations versus how often you're going to be challenging people at longer ranges. If you find yourself often challenging people up close and personal, if you're pushing buildings, for instance, or if you're in buildings getting pushed by people, the standard aim assist setting is going to be helping you a lot more than the focusing or precision aim assist setting. However, if you like to keep yourself out of buildings and out in fields and stuff with your fights, you're probably going to lean a bit more toward focusing or precision. Of course, there is also an element of personal preference that comes into play as well that doesn't even have anything to do with playstyle. Some people just like one over the other for all situations, and that's fine. But yeah, generally speaking, that's how it works. Standard's helping you more so up close, focusing and precision are going to be helping you more so at a distance. And that pretty much describes how aim assist works in Warzone, and I was really interested to see the values, such as the fact that aim assist literally doesn't work beyond 200 meters, because I have seen a lot of comments on videos where people make an extremely long-range snipe using a controller, and then you have all these PC players coming in and saying, oh, it was just all aim assist that helped. It's nice to know that that isn't actually true. Anything beyond 200 meters, there's no aim assist at all. But also, there is one last big misconception that I wanted to cover here. And again, this is something I tested for Modern Warfare's multiplayer, but I hadn't tested in Warzone until today. And this is, does aim assist reduce recoil on weapons? I see this claim thrown around a lot, so let's put it to the test here. Now, what I did is I took an FFAR, because FFAR has a decent amount of recoil, plus it's probably the most commonly used gun in the game right now. And I stood at 14 meters from my target. I kept the exact same point of aim across both tests, so I literally didn't touch either of my analog sticks at all throughout this test here. I fired the first magazine where I start firing on target, and then obviously the target dies, and then it keeps going upward. And then right after that, I fire another magazine without that target present, and therefore no aim assist present. And with the standard aim assist setting, you can see here, there is no difference at all to the recoil. We get the exact same magnitude, it follows the exact same path. There's quite simply no visible difference here whatsoever. But that is the standard aim assist setting. What about focusing? I performed that exact same test with focusing equipped, and once again, I saw the exact same result. Both recoil patterns are literally identical with or without that target present, and therefore, in conclusion to that, no, aim assist has no impact on the recoil of a gun. And with that, I think that's a good place to wrap it up for today's video. I'd like to know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about how aim assist is currently balanced in Warzone? Do you think it's too strong, too weak, or just fine as it is? Also, what do you guys think about the fact that there is that trade-off between the aim assist types? So standard aim assist doesn't give you that slowdown rate on the character model itself, it just gets you in the general vicinity of your target, and the rest is up to you, but you get that great rotational aim assist for close quarters, versus focusing or precision, which gives you no rotational aim assist, and therefore you're likely going to be struggling a lot more in close quarters, but the trade-off for that is at longer ranges, you're going to get a more precise slowdown on the character model itself. Just let me know all of those thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.